Hey, curious travelers, Albania's got some wild and unique vibes you won't find anywhere else. From quirky habits to cultural gems, stick around till the end for the top 10 things that make Albania one of a kind. Like, subscribe, and let's dive into this adventure. Number 10. The Jiro evening stroll. In Albania, every evening, people step out for a slow walk called Jiro. It's a tradition where families, friends, and neighbors stroll through town streets or parks, chatting and socializing. Unlike a quick walk to a destination, Jiro is about enjoying the moment, catching up, and showing off new outfits. In cities like Tirana or Qokë, the streets buzz with people walking arm in arm, laughing, and stopping for coffee or snacks at roadside stalls. Farmers might sell fresh produce, and some even fire up barbecue right on the sidewalk. This relaxed, community-focused ritual is deeply Albanian, rooted in their love for connection. No one knows exactly when it started, but it's a nightly event that brings everyone together. In other countries, evening walks might happen, but they lack the same social purpose and scale. Jiro isn't just exercise, it's a way of life that makes Albanian towns feel alive and connected every night. Number 9. Nod for no, shake for yes. Albanians have a unique way of using head gestures that confuses visitors. In Albania, nodding your head up and down means no, while shaking it side to side means yes. This is the opposite of most countries, where nodding means agreement and shaking means disagreement. To make it trickier, a single downward nod might mean yes, and the speed of the shake can change the meaning. Slow shakes might mean maybe. This comes from Albania's isolated history, where customs develop differently. Tourists often get mixed up, thinking someone's agreeing when they're not. Locals understand this quirk, but it's a shock for newcomers. Imagine trying to answer a question and accidentally saying the opposite with your head. Verbal cues are safer for visitors, but learning this habit is a fun way to blend in. Nowhere else in the world uses head gestures quite like this, making it a truly Albanian oddity. Number 8. Bunkers everywhere. Albania's landscape is peppered with over 170,000 concrete bunkers, built under communist leader Enver Hoxha, who feared invasions that never came. These dome-shaped shelters, averaging 5.7 per square kilometer, dot fields, beaches, mountains, and even backyards. During the 1970s and 80s, Hoxha's paranoia led to this massive project, costing billions and using enough concrete to build a road from Tirana to London. Most bunkers are now abandoned, but some are repurposed as cafes, homes, or museums like Bunkart in Tirana, which showcases Albania's history. For locals, bunkers are as common as trees, but for tourists, they're a bizarre sight, like stumbling on a sci-fi set while hiking. No other country has such a dense, unused bunker network, a relic of a tense past. Some are decorated with graffiti, others blend into nature, but they're a constant reminder of Albania's unique history. Visitors can explore them, making every trip a quirky adventure. Number 7. Qokë gift-giving tradition. In Albania, Qokë is a custom where you give small cash gifts, usually $5 to $20, when visiting someone for big events like weddings, funerals, or new home celebrations. After drinking coffee, you slip the money under your empty cup or saucer as a quiet gesture of support. It's not just generosity. Albanians often track these amounts, expecting similar gifts back at their own events. For example, give $50 at a friend's wedding, and they'll likely return $50 at yours. This cycle strengthens community ties, rooted in Albania's tight-knit culture. Refusing a Qokë might signal you're cutting ties, so it's a big deal. Unlike other countries where gifts are more formal or item-based, Qokë is a unique, low-key cash tradition tied to hospitality. Visitors might find it odd, but for Albanians, it's a normal way to show care and respect. This custom makes every visit feel like part of a bigger, reciprocal bond that's rare elsewhere. Number 6. Staring without rudeness. Staring at people, especially tourists, is totally normal in Albania and not seen as rude. In small towns or villages, locals might gaze at your clothes, hairstyle, or behavior out of pure curiosity. This comes from Albania's isolated past when foreigners were rare, so people are naturally intrigued. Unlike in many cultures where staring feels awkward or impolite, Albanians see it as a friendly way to observe. You might notice older folks or kids in places like Pogradec staring openly as you walk by. It's harmless, but tourists often feel uneasy until they get used to it. Staring back briefly is fine, but long eye contact might seem like a challenge. In cities like Tirana, this habit is fading, but it's still strong in rural areas. No other country has this open, unapologetic staring as a cultural norm, making it a quirky part of Albanian life that surprises every visitor. It's just their way of saying, hey, you're interesting. Number 5. Double parking and crazy driving. Driving in Albania is like a video game. Double parking, where cars block others in, is super common, especially in hectic cities like Tirana or Durrës. Drivers treat speed limits as suggestions, weaving through traffic, honking like it's a sport, and parking on sidewalks or crosswalks. Jaywalking is normal too, with pedestrians dodging cars on busy roads. Narrow mountain roads add to the chaos, with sharp turns and little room for mistakes. For Albanians, this wild driving style is just how things work, but for visitors, it's a heart-pounding experience. You might see a car parked in the middle of a street, and locals won't even blink. Unlike countries with strict traffic rules, Albania's roads feel like a free-for-all, blending boldness with a laid-back vibe. This unique driving culture, born from relaxed enforcement and rugged terrain, makes every trip an adventure you won't find anywhere else. Buckle up, it's a wild ride. Number 4. Wearing slippers indoors. In Albanian homes, wearing slippers, or shopka, is a must to keep tiled floors clean, as carpets are rare. Walking barefoot is a no-go. Some believe it causes colds or bad luck. Guests are handed slippers, often plastic or fuzzy, and many homes have special bathroom sandals too. This habit comes from practical needs and cultural beliefs about health and cleanliness. If you visit a home in Shkodër or Jiro, you'll be offered shopka before stepping inside. For Albanians, it's as routine as locking the door, but for foreigners, it's a quirky rule. Unlike other countries where socks or bare feet are fine, Albania's slipper obsession is unique. Some households even have fancy guest slippers to impress visitors. This small custom reflects Albania's focus on hospitality and hygiene, making it a standout tradition you won't see in most places around the world. Slip on those shopka and feel like a local. Number 3. Compliments on appearance. Albanians love talking about how you look, your hair, outfit, or even your weight every time they meet you. Comments like, "Your shirt is so cool," or "You've gained a little weight," are normal and usually kind, though they can feel blunt to outsiders. In Albania, appearance matters, and people dress up even for casual outings, with makeup and stylish clothes being common. This focus on looks is part of everyday chats alongside family or weather talk. In places like Qokë, you'll hear these remarks constantly, and they're meant to build rapport. In other countries, such personal comments might seem rude or too forward, but in Albania, it's a friendly way to connect. This open, appearance-focused chatter is rare elsewhere, making it a unique Albanian trait. Embrace the compliments. It's their way of saying you're part of the conversation. Just smile and maybe toss a compliment back to blend in. Number 2. Religious harmony. Albania is a rare gem where Muslims, Catholics, Orthodox Christians, and others live in peace. In cities like Berat or Tirana, you'll see mosques next to churches, and people celebrate each other's holidays, like Muslims joining Christians for Easter or vice versa. This harmony stems from Besa, a code of honor emphasizing tolerance and helping others, even strangers. During communist times, religion was banned, but today Albanians embrace all faiths without conflict. For example, a Muslim might attend a Christian wedding and no one bats an eye. This level of religious unity is almost unheard of globally, where tensions often divide communities. Albanians take pride in this coexistence, making it a core part of their identity. Visitors are amazed to see such respect across faiths, with no judgment or division. It's a powerful example of unity that makes Albania stand out as a model of peace in a divided world. Number 1. Furgon minibuses. Albania's go-to transport is Furgons, shared minibuses that run without fixed schedules. They leave when full, could be 10 minutes or an hour, and stop wherever passengers want, from city corners to random roadsides. You might squeeze in with locals carrying chickens or sacks of veggies. Furgons connect places like Tirana to tiny villages, making them cheap and vital. Drivers shout destinations at bus stops, and fares are paid in cash, often mid-ride. For Albanians, this chaotic system is normal, but tourists find it wild. No other country relies on such an informal setup. Unlike rigid bus schedules elsewhere, Furgons are flexible but unpredictable, reflecting Albania's laid-back vibe. You might wait in a dusty lot or flag one down on a highway, but that's the charm. This unique transport makes every trip an adventure, blending practicality with a go-with-the-flow spirit that's purely Albanian. Hop in and enjoy the ride. Wow, Albania's got some crazy cool traditions. From ex-hero strolls to bunkers everywhere, it's a unique vibe. Like and subscribe for more travel gems, and thanks for watching till the end.